Toedscruel EX has been the talk of the town lately, ever since Portland Regionals. But here's the thing, everyone kind of just thought it was going to be this one-off rogue deck that kind of got lucky during that one regional. But here's the thing, Ray Chen, who piloted the deck, ended up getting top 16 at Portland Regionals, but then brought it back to NAIC to get top 8. So if anything, this deck is really good. And honestly, ever since Portland Regionals, I've been playing it a little bit too, and I've been liking it a lot, especially since the meta has changed a little more since then, ever since Marnie's Grimmsnarl's out, because you have a really good Marnie's Grimmsnarl match. It's really good against Dragapult, and sure, Gardevoir is still your toughest matchup, but other than that, let's go over the deck. Alright, so here is Ray Chen 60. So as you can see, they play the 4 Toedscruel, the 3 Toedscruel EX, the baby Toedscruel for its ability. So we'll start off with these right here. So let's go over the Toedscruel EX. And as you can see, the main reason we play Toedscruel EX is for its ability, Protective Mycelium, which is prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to all of your Pokemon that have energy attached. Existing effects are not removed, damage is not in effect. So meaning, if you have a Toedscruel on your bench, but it has a grass energy attached, and you have this on the board, it's not getting knocked out by, a Phantom Dive, throwing that 60 onto this, knocking it out, which is really good. But also at the same time, to accelerate more energies onto your bench, we have Teal Mask Ogerpon. As you all probably know, with its Teal Dance ability, once during your turn you may attach a basic grass energy card from your hand onto this Pokemon. If you attach the energy card in this way, draw a card. Which is really good, because if we look at the attack for Toedscruel EX, it's Colony Rush. 80 damage plus this attack does 40 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon that has a grass energy attached. So meaning if you have 6 Pokemon with grass energy on your bench, you're doing 320 damage, and that's enough to knock out a Dragapult. Well, a Dragapult and a Gardevoir EX. So that's really good. But here's the thing. Your bench size is 5, right? But since we're using Teal Mask Ogerpon and it's a Terra, that means we can now use Area 0 Underdepths. Which means if you have a Terra in play, you can now make your bench size from 5 all the way to 8. Which is why we're running 3 of them in here. And yeah, aside from also the Toedscruel EX, another good one in here for also your pretty harder matchups is the regular baby Toedscruel with its Slime Mode Colony ability, which is cards in your opponent's discard pile can't be put into their hand by an effect of your opponent's abilities or trainer cards. So meaning if you're going up against Goldango or Raging Bolt, then they definitely can't use any Night Stretchers, any superior energy retrievals, they cannot use them. Which is really good for you, because those can take really big knockouts, especially on your Toedscruel EX. And again, since a lot of the dark types are weak to grass, let's say the Charizards, Zoroark EX, Marnie's Grimmsnarl, you definitely don't need 6 Pokemon to have grass energies on to knock those Pokemon out, since they are weak to grass. So yeah, this deck is just really good right now, and it's really fun to play. But I will say this is Ray Chen 60, so I do have a little changes. For example, I don't have 3 boss, instead I added a Shaymin in here. And then another change I do have is I got rid of a research, probably a little bit questionable, but instead I added 1 Night Stretcher, because I do find that, let's say your opponent knocked out your Toedscruel EX, or you had to discard it at the beginning or something. Sure, you could Super Rod it, but then you would need to kind of hit it with your Bug Catching Set or Ultra Ball. But instead, if it's in the discard and you have Night Stretcher in hand, you might as well just use that and just grab it straight away. But either way, I just like Night Stretcher, not just for that purpose, because again, let's say you just need that 1 more energy, or you need a certain Pokemon that's in your discard and you just want to bring it straight into your hand. But then you're probably thinking, but if you have the baby Toedscruel out, but no, you can still use it. Cards in your opponent's discard pile. A lot of people don't think you can use Night Stretcher just because this is on board, but remember, this is just for your opponent. So you can still use Night Stretcher. But yeah, other than that, this deck is really fun. A little hard to pilot at the beginning, but you do get used to it and it becomes very fun. You start seeing the lines against certain matchups. And also not only see the lines for the matchups, but honestly, I play this a lot the most, only because a lot of people play Marnie's Grimmsnarl, so this is just a good answer if you're running into a lot of Marnie's Grimmsnarl or Dragapults. But then again, people also do Dragapult Charizard as well, so it's a good matchup for that one as well. But yeah, enough yapping, let's finally get into some matches. Okay, not too bad. I don't really want to squawk 2 Toedschools. 3 Toedscruels technically away, so alright, let's just see. Then again, what are we playing? Yeah, I don't feel like squawking anything away, so let's just do this. End turn. So this is Crustle Mega. So as long as they don't retreat that Dwebble, sorry, Dwebble. Or is it Dwebble? No, it's Dwebble, yeah. So this Pokemon put onto this Pokemon evolve and shuffle. Okay, so they already got it out then. And then the Iono. That's annoying. Ooh, everything went to the bottom, so I definitely have to nest ball to shuffle the deck. If that doesn't work, I have to research. Not only that, research and... Oh, God. Well, there's that. Okay. I don't think they'll have any sniping, so good on that. Then I'm just gonna research all of those away. Let's get a Latias. Might as well. Okay, so hopefully they bench another 2-prizer, because if so, then I couldn't win this. Because if they decide just to leave that Crustle down, it's not going to be good. Because, yeah, I don't think a Budew and Shaymin are going to do enough damage to knock that thing out. Okay, that's good. No, they just need to put down another Pokemon. Okay. 210. I don't know why I thought I did 180. But also interesting choice to go for the Latias. Okay, so how many more energies do I need to one-hit KO this thing? And also, what do you do? 120. So just 120. Okay. Ew. Hopefully it grabs something to get another basic out. Okay. Now I just need one more basic. Come on, let's see. Nah. Okay, so I just need to draw into a basic. Let's put some basics back. Might as well. Then we're gonna Iono. Okay, let's see if we can get a grass. Got lucky there. And we got the boss too. Okay, things are looking up. But then again, they just need to bench something else. Okay. Okay, more targets. But now what do I want to go for first? Do I want to deal with another Yanmega, or should I... Never mind. Should I just go for the Fez? Damn, I need another boss orders. All of them are in the deck. One's at the bottom. That Iono was really unfortunate. Okay, let's see. I honestly don't remember if there's a Mew in here, but yeah, there isn't, but not like I had anything in hand anyways. Damn. Yeah. I'm kind of just hoping they at least attack me one more time, but I don't think they're gonna do that. So in this build, do they have Professor Turo or a Penny or something? But also, honestly, if they didn't just bench anything else, there wouldn't have really been any other way for me to win. Unless they just don't know this deck and what's in it, and there's the Prime Catcher. Yeah, there goes the Fez. Or that. Okay. I just need one energy. Okay, Iono and pray. Even though I have a lot of energy on board. No, you switch works too. Well, we'll take that. Ugh, no, we really need that boss. If we can grab that boss, we're in this. As long as they don't get the Fez off the board, should be good. But reality is they might, just might. But then again, if they punch this, that knocks it out. In that case, I promote this. Right, I'm trying to think. Promote that. Maybe try to restart. And then Fez and hopefully get boss. Because I should have both bosses in deck. Should. But I basically have all my grass energies on the board. Aside from one. Yeah, I for sure need a boss. Then again, once they take that Fez out, I'm done. Energy recycler, interesting. Ew, okay, let's see what I can grab. I need a boss. Or do I need a boss energy? Where's the boss? I still have to do this no matter what. Oh no, it's still good. Okay. By the skin of our teeth, that was a good top deck right there. But either way, I feel like they shouldn't have benched as much two prizers as they should have. They literally could have just left their board as it is. And the choices for me would either be deck myself out or I just can't do anything and lose. Okay, going first. But let's see what I'm going up against. I kind of want to go up against Marnie's Grimmsnarl. But this might be Rocket's Mewtwo. If so, that's going to be so bizarre, honestly. Might as well do this. Still don't know. You know what? Let's just get down to another Toedscool. Then I'm down next turn to just evolve both. And then research the hand away. Actually, it might be Raging Bolt. I'm gonna take a guess and say Raging Bolt. Don't know if they use that anymore still. But still, chances of Raging Bolt still pretty high. Grass Energy 2, the Squawkabilly. Interesting. But yeah, for sure Raging Bolt now. Look at that. And Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. But also Energy to Squawk is interesting. They're probably saving... Even then, if they save it for energy switch. Okay, 2 Sada's down. Pretty good. Okay, so they're gonna motivate. It's a motivate angle. So yeah, once they get down a Raging Bolt, put those 2 on it. Interesting, interesting. Now, if I could just take the first 2 prizes, that would be great. Kind of unlikely, but we're going to try. It's actually not too bad in this matchup, so I'm still going to do that. I do not want to Iono them. Might as well just get out of the deck. Unfortunately, not doing a knockout. Oh, actually, no, I am. Hey, that's good. I don't know why I thought it was going to be less. Can't really research for anything, so. Okay, first 2 prizes. That's good. But now it's going to become harder because once they knock out this Toedscruel. Oh, wait, they didn't even motivate either. Or did they? They attached to Ogerpon. That's interesting. Yeah, but they still have a Hoot Hoot, so once they Noctowl, if they can Noctowl. Okay. I still believe they can pull this off. But at least with my baby Toedscruel, they can't put energy or Pokemon to their hands, so no Night Stretcher use. That's good. I don't know. I was kind of feeling the hand, kind of, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, you switch to that. Put that down. Okay, don't hate that. Definitely not putting down the Squawkabilly, I can tell you that. But research, not bad. Ooh, I kind of want them to punch it. As long as it doesn't knock me out. It shouldn't, right? So like what? 140, 120, 12. Shouldn't be able to knock me out. What do they do here? Okay. Now I just need a grass energy. If I can grab that, I'm golden. Well then. I definitely want that. Alright, this restart's gonna have to do a lot of heavy lifting. Whew, okay. That was getting close. Oh, I wasn't worried at all. What? But I could still be bad from here on out. So, let's see. Okay, let's see here. Because I do need another E-switch. If anything, I probably should have just attached a hand to the Toedscruel. Okay, that was my bad. It's kind of fine. I just need to find that E-switch, another Toedscruel. That's okay. But yeah, once they knock this out, let's see. Okay, yeah, so I might just have to punch it with an Ogerpon. And probably try to punch it with an Ogerpon again. Yeah, I don't want to restart, or do I? Let's just restart. Okay, not too bad. Okay, so I would have got the E-switch and everything. Who would have known? I would have not guessed that. But would I have done enough to knock it out? I don't think so. Anyways, but regardless, let's do this. I'm still gonna E-switch, because I don't think they can take 4 prizes right now, so not too worried. But can I get down another Toedscool? Okay. I'm just gonna get this out of the bench, or should I get another? Yeah, let's get the energy. Yeah, I already retreated. Damn, I got a lot of stuff I could have done. But hey, whatever. Yeah, I played that a certain way only because I imagined, or I figured I wouldn't get everything I needed, but just looking at this, I kind of did get everything I need, especially that E-switch. Because yeah, I researched, I couldn't boss Ken Iono like a prime catcher, but I would never guess I would have drawn into it. Or even if I did the Fez first, would I have gotten it first? Either way, like I said, it still wouldn't have been enough, I believe, to knock out the Raging Bolt anyways, so I still don't hate this, especially since we're already ahead in the prizes. So if they knock this out, promote the Toedscruel, attach, and should still be enough to do it. And if not, then promote the Mew, and then just prime catcher the Mew EX. No, my light went out. Okay, that was weird. Oh wait, I just noticed did they try night stretching? Yeah, they did. Yeah, can't use night stretcher when this is out. Crispin, that's good. So no Iono, no unfair stamp. We should still have this. Okay. I think we won. Yep. Okay, yeah, we won. I got really lucky in the beginning, but at the same time they played it. If they had just done the Squawkabilly Motivate to a Raging Bolt on their bench, I think they would have won this match for sure. Alright, it's getting pretty late where I'm at right now, so this might be the third and final match. Third. I think it's the third. I don't know, I'm kind of forgetting. Like I said, it's getting late. Either way, so this should be probably the last match depending on how quick it goes. Because if it's super quick, then yeah, I'll just go again. But if it takes a while, then yeah. Okay, Budew. I don't hate it. I also forgot. Was I going first or second? Grimmsnarl? Grimmsnarl? Might be. But if it is Grimmsnarl, I don't like the Budew being on board. So I might have to put a Shaymin down. Just to prevent the snipe from a Grimmsnarl. Yeah, it's Grimmsnarl. Alright, hopefully my hand's good enough because this should be a really good matchup for Toedscruel. Okay, one less Prime Catcher, so that's good. But item locking here, not bad either. Oh, they just... Oh, Venomoth. Okay, hold on. They're doing something spicy over here. Okay, I definitely do want Iono. So yeah, I'm just gonna Iono those away. So that's pretty good. The fact that they just put it into their hand, now it's at the bottom of their deck. So I like that. And then we're gonna item lock. They're just gonna throw it back with the Monkey Dory, but that's fine. Prevents them from finding other things, unless I just put them into like a Spike Mooth or something. I'll just bench that. But now the problem is I need a supporter. A good one that allows me to see some cards. There's their Budew. So they might just throw it off, retreat, hit me with their Budew. And the moment I hit back, they're just going to throw it down. Yeah. Okay, okay. Do I really want to put that down right now? Not really. I'll evolve it right now just because. And then 10. Yeah, they could throw that off, but then they need an energy and then retreat, or they could just rescue board actually. So I don't know. I feel like that was kind of the best decision at the moment. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm trying to remember what the Venomoth does. It's been so long since I went up against it. I want to say it's an item lock / mill, or no, item lock poison. Yeah, it's been a while since I dealt with that. Let's see. Okay, so they're not going to evolve it yet. Ah, does it have an ability on it? Ooh. Man. Getting horrible hands here. Either way, definitely need to evolve that Toedscool because it's just gonna get bodied by a Monkey Dory. Double Monkey Dory. Or if I could just get an energy, that would be good too. But also, I don't think this is Grimmsnarl either at this point. I think it's just some weird new version of Budew Frostlass, but with Venomoth. Alright, what do you do? Confused. And then I can't play item cards. Okay. That's what it was. But yeah, it is an item lock as well. Come on, give me something to work with. This isn't looking too good. Now I'm kind of starting to think I should have Squawkabilly'd at the beginning. Kind of starting to think that way now. Okay, you know what? This game's cheeks. We're gonna go. Actually, we are gonna go to a 4th round. Cause forget this. All right, so we're gonna do one more just because that last hand, what I was drawing was just so horrible. So yeah, we're just gonna do one more. Hopefully I draw better. And that was the other thing, like, I'd understand if I was like maybe item locked and I had like a bunch of nest balls and stuff, but no, I just literally just wasn't drawing anything. All right, come on. Oh my God. Charizard? Well, I don't snipe anything, so that's okay. But I might need to squawk the hand away. Ooh, if I can grab a Iono. I don't mind getting rid of that. So yeah, this might be a squawk angle, so Teal Dance. Bench that, energy switch to the squawk. Yeah, okay. Unfortunate. Oh, we are going to do this. Put that down. Well, let's see if I can get Iono. I would love an Iono. Got an Iono. And a bunch of other stuff. That's cool. Ha, cool. Toedscool. Spec board. Let me see. Do I want a Budew / Latias? Let's do that. Ooh, I only have 2 Teal masks. So that's not good. Alright, let's Itchy Pollen. But I have this ready, so that's good. Oh, it's Charizard Dragapult. Okay. So yeah, okay. So if they hit me with that. Then yeah, I just might have to just retreat, attach, and just knock out the Budew. Or no. I would love a boss or a prime catcher. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, doing 200. I want to get rid of you because you also help beef up the Dreepy that will go into a Dragapult. But yeah, even if I get Bedewed right here, that's still okay. Still taking another prize. Even if they... Well, unless they have a Maractus. If they have a Maractus, then yeah. There's another one. Definitely got to go for the Charmanders now. But I do want to Iono this hand. That hand is insane. Never mind. Hey, I'll take it. Can't use the E-switch anyways. I'd much rather research here. I'll just get this ready. Because even though we're hitting for weakness on Charizard, there's still a way for like Halucha, Dragapult plays that they can do. But also, since this is out, at least the Toedscool is safe from a Dragapult attack. So there's that. Okay, so no Dragapult this turn. Good. And if no Budew, at least I can E-switch to... I'd probably say E-switch to Latias for sure. Will that KO me? I don't think so. But they're gonna put fire energy onto the Dracloak, which would be a Dragapult. So I definitely need to get more energy down. It's not looking too bad. Kind of want to put down the Mew as well. Just in case for an Iono. It shouldn't be a knockout. Shouldn't be. Yeah, I want to say one more. It would have been 270. Oh, but they can boss. Have they played a supporter? They have not. So yeah, they could still boss and they can knock something out. Counter catcher, that's another option. Alright, let the prize trading begin. But they also didn't put energy down on that, so that's good for us. Hey, that ain't bad either. Let's see, what am I doing? 400. Do I want Mew or do I want Fez draw? Oh, it's just Fez draw. Trying to think what cards I wouldn't mind getting rid of if they get rid of my stadium. So let's E-switch. Yeah, just in case I get rid of the stadium, because I do want to discard that, but I still want energy on the board. So I'll do this. But should I Iono? Let's not. They could have a Blood Moon, but it's not enough to take out the Toedscruel. But if it has a Defiance Band on it, that's another story. With that being said, this is set up for me to have my own Toedscruel EX again, as long as I find it. There should be one more in the deck. Should be. If not, it's going to be problems. But I do have a Prime, so if anything, Prime the Mew up, get that up. So I don't need that much energy on board. I just need to keep this hand, and I can knock out a Fez. But I do expect an Iono, though. Okay, there's the fire energy. I'm probably gonna Iono, then Cleffa. No Arvin. And they already used Unfair Stamp, right? Alright, let's see what they do. Rescue board. Two more Dreepies. Super Rod. I believe they already attached from hand. Yeah. Okay. Still looking good. Also, I'm expecting the stadium bump, like I said. But even so, I'm getting rid of this. Getting rid of that. Okay, I win. The only way I wouldn't win that is if they had a Budew, put that into the active attack with that. So yeah, it was a good thing I kept my hand. If I didn't have enough energy, at least I had a research to at least dig even further. Alright, so we win that one. Awesome. But yes, there you have it. That is the Toedscruel EX deck brought to you by Ray Chen. It's really good, really fun. Honestly, I do really want to play this to locals. And it's been a pretty good time. Now, if I were to change something, I already have the Shaymin. I don't believe Ray has, like I said in the beginning, Ray has a Shaymin. But it can come in handy if someone snipes or has a Pokemon that can snipe. So I'm going to leave that in for now, but I do like that they had 3 bosses. I kind of want one more boss as well. But yeah, other than that, like I said, deck is super fun. Can do a lot of damage on really high HP Pokemon. And it's just really good into the meta right now. Aside from Gardevoir is still the hardest matchup. Really glad we didn't run into any during this video. But do note that Gardevoir is probably the hardest matchup for this deck. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching. It means a lot. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do so. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. But yes, other than that, as always, thank you all so much for watching, and see you next time.